It already feels a little bit funky. Not even going out to try to press. So yeah, it definitely tells me that I'm a racer. I want to be out there. And for the win tomorrow, it's hard to bet against Jason right now. I'll tell you that.
We'll end it right there. Thank you guys. Congratulations on a great season. One more race to go here in Salt Lake City. Thank you. Well, Blair's breakdown starts up here, I guess, this week. Why not? I don't know really what we're going to do yet this week, but let's go figure it out together. Let's go. He's going to be eating off the Denny's Senior Citizen menu as of next week. Hey there, old timer.
What's up, DB?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing real good. I like Salt Lake City.
Why?
Just look around. You got mountain views. You got good atmosphere. The last round's always everyone's in a good mood. My last one, what's not to be excited about?
What is your strategy going into your last one? Like, is it like prove to yourself one more time, or have you already proved everything and it's just to clock the laps and enjoy the crowd one last time? I mean, you got to have a game plan. I know you don't just wing it. So what's the plan?
Podium, baby.
Podium, baby.
Podium. Let's do it. It's been a goal of mine all year. I have to keep swinging. You know this sport, you cannot just ease into it. And I tried that at the beginning of the year. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a fun year. I was getting 11ths and 12ths. I'm like, there's nothing fun about this. So then you go all in again, and it's just a mindset ride, and I want to keep that for this weekend. Get a good start. Obviously, be smart, right? It's not life or death for me to get a podium, but I'd love to get a good start and put myself in a good position, and you never know, man. Go out with a podium.
I would love that so much. So in the press conference, someone asked Tomac who he thinks is going to win the 450 because he's not in it, which was awesome. I can't believe he answered, actually. I want to ask you about the Showdown, though. I'm hyping up the East-West Showdown. There's a lot of riders that have a lot of reason to push. Who's your pick, bro? And don't just pick a Honda cuz. Come on, man. Tell me what you really feel.
Last time you asked me that was Atlanta Press Day, and I picked Hunter.
That's why I'm asking you now. Who's winning for all the people that are gambling?
I really think Hunter. I really think he'll win it. I think Craig will still win the title, but I think he has the most to race for because he's still got a slim chance at it, but he's still got a chance. And I feel like I've done a lot of last rounds. It's hard to stay motivated because your mind might be on something else. He's still motivated, obviously, and there's a lot to stay motivated for him. So I could see him doing it. I really could see him winning it. And what would that be, 4 in a row?
Yeah, it'd be 4 in a row, and it'd be the 5th win. He would have more wins than anybody on the season in the 250 class.
Crazy.
Would you have ever picked that going into round 1, that Hunter would win more than anybody this season?
No, honestly, and I've got a pretty close-up look at both brothers at the test track in the off-season, and I remember watching Jet and Hunter first start riding Supercross. And to see how far they've came is honestly just absolutely incredible. So huge shout-out to Johnny O and Honda and their family and themselves for putting in the work, because as we know, if you don't ride Supercross growing up or have a lot of, skill, I guess, ride like arena cross. We grew up in arena cross. If you don't have that, it's really hard to learn, and they've learned it. They have learned it at the highest level.
So we're going out with a podium, the 614.
614.
The old 614, one last ride.
The 614 had no shot at a podium. The 10, slim shot, but we've got a shot.
I got one more question. I got to put you on the spot. If you're really done, would you give up number 10 next year?
There's only one person I'd give it up to. He's already asked me. I said, if you go earn it, I'll give it to you. Guess who?
Is this someone that already has a permanent? So a guy with no permanent wants the 10, you're okay with it, and it's Cameron McAdoo.
That's right.
It all came together.
That's right. So I told him, go earn it, and then we'll talk. So I haven't totally committed to him, but I said,
what does earn it mean, bro? That's
go earn it. Go get a permanent number, and we'll talk.
Cameron McAdoo, number 10 next year if he earns it, courtesy of Justin Brayton, hashtag 614.
Thanks, guys.
Malcolm Stewart, first heat race win, first podium, first win. I'm going to ask it again, but I want you to...
And on top of that, this is my first ever 250 heat race win.
Here too?
Yeah.
So I want you to answer this way firmer, because in the press conference you were very nice because your competitors are around. There's none around. Are we in the dub?
I'm trying. I'm gonna try my best out here, as I've been trying for the last 16 rounds. But I've always ridden this track really good, and I'm like I said, I'm excited for it. So the overall goal is to go out here and get a win before the season ends.
2 years ago, Jason Anderson had a seat fall off, which helped Zach Osborne win his first race. I am down on the floor before the 450 main. Would you like me to take Jason's seat bolts out right before the main? I'm just saying.
Out of here. Nah, because I want to win it fair.
You want to beat him with the seat on?
Yeah, I want to beat him with the seat on. So.
Say that one more time.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize. Uh-oh. I think a Futures kid saved it. I didn't even realize the seat falling off was this guy. Hey, come on, you got to tighten those bolts, bro.
Oh, it was in there. It was in there. I was sweating.
There ain't no seat falling off this time, all right?
Look.
It's tight.
Only have one. There's only one spot.
Only one on there.
All right, so if the seat stays on, we get the dub.
Seat's staying on no matter what. We're gonna be good. We're going for the W. So you'll see me on the top step. That's the goal again. So let's just have fun with it, and who knows? We don't know what we're gonna do. That's why it's called racing.
Big bro wants the neck burn. Can we get some neck burn?
His neck been burnt.
Malcolm is gonna win, and that seat is staying on. Am I right?
It's on.
Am I right?
It's staying on.
It's staying on.
It's staying on.
All right, good luck. You're coming around. You like the media now, huh?
No.
Yeah, you do. You like me though.
You were all right when you weren't media guy. You're all right.
What do you mean when I wasn't media guy? When was I not?
Media guy tries to get info.
I'm trying to get info right now. I just want to make sure your seat's gonna stay on. Malcolm told me to take your seat bolts off on the gate before the main. Malcolm told me that.
Yeah, this bike ain't held together with wood screws though. So we're good.
I don't know what to say to that, but that's pretty funny. How you feeling, bro? You're just dominating. You're kind of being greedy out there. You want to let someone else try to win? Or no?
I just am trying my best right now, and it's going my way. But I've had times where it hasn't gone my way, so it's cool to be getting some wins, and I'm gonna take it while I got it, because you know they're coming at some point, so it's gonna be they could be good.
Are you gonna do good this summer since you're a real bad outdoor rider?
I'm a bad outdoor rider.
I'm just kidding. You've never won one though. The narrative Jason can't ride outdoor. I mean, does that bug you to hear that?
Well,
And it wasn't for me. That's other people. I'm joking.
I've only done like 3 outdoors in the past 2 years just because I've gotten hurt. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if you look at the numbers, I'm way better on Supercross on paper. I enjoy outdoors. It just hasn't maybe came as easy for me. But I mean, I've still been on the podium a lot.
When you win your first outdoor, are you gonna jump the finish line jump, or are you gonna roll it?
I'm definitely gonna jump it.
Because to me, whenever I think of you on outdoor, that's the race I think about. Where, just gonna say, you won the race. I'm sorry, everybody who wants to say you can't ride outdoor, but you kind of won the biggest race of the year and kind of beat like the biggest name out there that day. That's what I remember.
Yeah, I mean, technically, in my first Nations, I went undefeated.
Yeah. So. You didn't come back.
Yeah, I was undefeated.
Last question for you. In the press conference, Eli was asked who he would think would win with him out there. What's it like for you to be on that stage with all your competition and hear him pick you to win the race that he's not in? I felt like that was kind of like an interesting little moment there, but what was it like for you to be on the receiving end of that?
It's kind of cool. It's yeah, for me and him, we've had a lot of battles, and it's kind of like it's cool to hear him, maybe that little bit of, he knows I'm riding good, that little bit of respect.
Like a respect thing, right?
Yeah, I think we both have it for each other somewhat, and, obviously we want to beat each other, but, it's, I think we do have a mutual respect.
Congratulations on the season, though. I know I like to mess around and be funny and all, but in all reality, dude, you've been fun to watch this year. I think I speak for a lot of the fans, too. When you're on your game, you make things fun in general, even for the broadcast. You make, and I know your buddy Bam Bam, he does, too. But when you guys are up front, it's spicy and it's fun. I think everyone is pretty pumped that you've been this good this year. So congratulations on behalf of everybody, man. It's been fun to watch.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's El Hombre. Looking for 4 straight now?
Yeah, we're looking for it, yeah.
4 straight. Wow. Good luck.
Thank you.
What's up, boys? Hey. Who wants to speak first? I'll go with the one who's been dominating lately. I'll go with the one who's going to end the season with the most main event wins in all 250 class and family. What?
I think that's a big one. He's got us
Hey,
on that one.
did he have the easy coast?
That's a good topic you're bringing up. It's a good one.
I mean, he is right. I mean, they have apparently the best rider on his coast.
Let's just focus on what we've been focused on.
What are you focusing on? Him whinging in the
Well, you seem to be the predictor as of late. Every time I talk to you, you say you're going to win, and you do. So why not stop?
Mate, that's what we train for. That's what we train for. We're here to have a good time, finish it on a high, and go out and cash a check.
Cash a check. It'd be a big one if you get that title too, huh?
It would be.
How much money? Tell the fans how much money.
So for the people at home that question, why'd they take him out for the championship?
Big money.
I got a question for you people at home. What would you guys do for $5,000? Would you slap your mother? What about $500,000? What would you do for that?
A lot.
Right? We don't seem like the bad guys anymore.
So 500 grand, huh? $500,000?
It's a lot. It's not bad. After Uncle Sam comes in and takes his cut, it's not.
It might not be
all
get all that.
500, but yeah. Life, death, and taxes. What can I say?
Hey, so if you beat Jet, is he gonna immediately go? Oh, I was there to assist. Is that the back? That's his fallback immediately,
That's his
right?
Backboard. That's his backboard. Absolutely.
I think that's pretty obvious. I bet you we'll hear that, huh? Jetson.
I thought you weren't going to talk to me. I thought you were talking to the more dominant guy.
No, I still want to talk to you. Tell me
I don't
about.
want to talk to you, though.
Tell me about this. I'm gonna go back. In Minneapolis, when I first had you on the show this year,
Yes.
I recognized the gear, and I want to recognize this set too. I like it a lot. What's the theme, or is it just like the color?
The gold match suits my season, I feel like.
Suits your. Did you hear that? Does it know what he's talking about?
Yeah, I got no idea.
The gold?
It's sick. It's cool. I like it. A-Star did a freaking good job.
They did do. Look at this. Ooh, come around here. Look at that. Pre-printed in. I like it.
Stuff, yeah.
Honestly, though, real question though, what does it feel like to race a race where there is no title? You obviously have a brother who is involved in a title fight, but you also have your own ambitions. I mean, is it just weird to kind of have a race that's got so many like outside things that aren't just, hey, drop a gate, go win?
It's almost. I would probably say it's similar to the last race I did because I didn't really have any type of pressure really because I still even if I was still pretty okay. I just had to ride around. So it doesn't feel too different. I'm just gonna go out there and do my best, help out HJ with this championship, give him the best opportunity to see if we can get this. But hey, we'll just go out there and do our best.
You guys are on similar bikes, right? Aren't these two pretty close?
Yeah.
Engine-wise too?
Yep.
How come he whole shots everything and you are like 14th in the first turn almost every time?
Because I like to give you guys something.
No, that's a lie. You don't do it on purpose. Come on, what's the problem?
I like to make it more fun for myself.
No, you don't. What's the problem?
Work on my passes. It's better.
It's not true, dude. Come on. No one does that deliberately. There's a start issue. I just want to know what it is. What's the problem? Is it timing?
No.
Is it over anxious? Like, what's the problem?
I just like starting from the back. I've had my dramas in the first turn, so you won't have any dramas.
So why would you then go in the first turn right in the middle of it all? Oh, that's true. Actually, you always fall in the first corner when you go in first. That is true, actually.
Exactly. See?
I guess.
Talk about being the mature one here. I'm being smart.
Hey, I gotta go back to brother. Hey, is that a good strategy? When you fall in the first corner by yourself over and over, you just start sucking on the starts on purpose. Is that a good strategy? Or is it maybe don't fall in the first corner?
I don't know. It's kind of like when the doctor says, okay, what places does it hurt? And then you say, oh, well, here and here. And he says, oh, well, just don't go there anymore, It's kind of the same thing. If you crash by yourself going into the first turn, when you're in the lead, just don't do that anymore. And you shouldn't, have the same outcome. You can't get a different cake when you keep putting the same ingredients in, So that's Jetson Logic 101. That's our friend Jet. And, yeah, it worked out for him. He got the championship, so... I might try it this weekend. We'll see.
Start in the back and work your way through.
Yeah,
Maybe that's how you
we'll
win
see how
titles.
You guys freaking crash in the first few laps.
They didn't hear that. They don't need to hear that. All right. Good luck, boys. Have fun and entertain us from a 15th place start. Okay. Faulkner. Those are some clean boots, son.
Real clean. They're
My
brand new,
gosh.
brand new.
Are they freshies? They look good, though. I got it, man. Look at those things. They're shiny with some chrome there. Yeah, they're going to be dirty.
Yeah, they're gonna be dirty.
So, Atlanta was awesome. The heat race was crazy good. Foxborough was really crazy good. And I know I already asked you, but you can expand more. But, dude, you were dominating this 250 class for a long time. Went on a run and had all these hurdles. Did it feel, was it really like a big weight off your shoulder to get that win? And like, was it a reminder, or was it more of like, duh, there you go, that's how we do it? You know, I mean, what was the real emotion and kind of the way you processed it afterwards?
I mean, a little bit of both. It was kind of like a duh, that's how we do it, a little to myself, kind of like a
there we go.
There we go. Like, yeah, that's like, but at the same time, it was also a little bit of like a reminder too, just like hey man, like look, like I'm still, maybe a reminder more so to everybody else, like look, I can still do this, but to myself, just like yes, finally, see, that's like, I knew I could do it, like that, like finally. So
You think, though, mostly, like you said, to the competition, too, because, I mean, you know, in this sport, you're only as good as your last race. You've had a bumpy road, especially the outdoors wasn't your best. So do you think it was like, hey, guys, don't forget, like, who I was and who I'm going to be again?
Yeah, that's I mean, that's definitely a thought, like, that's something that I guess the other guys would have to think about, or maybe that would give them a reminder, and also just remind everybody, you know, that like, look, I'm still a badass. You know, I was once a badass, and I've had some ups and downs and bumpy roads, and maybe, you know, wasn't at a certain point, but it seems like I've either found a way to deal with some of the ups and downs better, or just whatever, figured it out and just made it happen again. So it was good.
That was an East Coast one. Now we got the East and West together. I mean, that's the ultimate flex off, right? So how important would it be to not only back it up so you could kind of say, dude, I just did it 2 in a row, but do it with everybody here, the final race, the final reminder. I mean, is that a true motivating factor? I know you guys always say, oh, it's just one race, I just want to do my best, but I got to imagine there's a little extra in there, like, no, I'm going to end and give everybody one good slap.
Yeah, and more, not even necessarily for me being the East-West shootout, just being the last race, being like, whether the last race was just with my coast or whatever, like, just like last weekend, just like Atlanta, I wanted to come out and show what could have been this season, you know, like whether that was a championship or not, or at least taking it down to the last, you know, round or whatever, being close, just battling all season, basically just what could have been. And, you know, that I this season I would have been a consistent podium guy and win races too at times. So that's what I want to show here today, like tomorrow, I guess, and that's what I wanted to show the past 2 races, was just like, look, I'm back, and this is how this season would have gone.
Well, it's feeling that way, and it's looking that way, so get her done one last time.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck this summer, too.
Thanks.
Jason Owen. What's up, bro? Start with your hair, man. It's majestic. It's beautiful. You've been obviously working on it for quite some time. Any plans to cut it, or are we just getting started?
I'd say we're just getting started at this point. Might as well just keep letting the locks roll. Like,
What was the Arena Cross nickname? We had one for you? Weren't you?
I don't know, Goldilocks?
No. Something with like a beef jerky or something.
Sasquatch?
Did we call you that?
Yeah.
Did I call you that on
I think
TV?
we called Sasquatch a few times just because we had that beef jerky sponsor for a while.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I just got a major like, whoa, everything just clicked in one shot right there. I know you went through some stuff in the season. I talked to your team a lot, so I know you've been fighting through respiratory stuff. How you feeling now? Are we on the better end of that?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say that we're on the better end of it. You know, my main goal this year was just to stay healthy. Like, that's been a big part for me, is just, you know, since I got back into Supercross last year, like, it was an awesome opportunity with the club guys, and I got hurt after the first round in Orlando, and I tried to race with a blown out knee, and that turned into like another issue where I broke my ankle. And, you know, I was off the bike for 9 months, and I had a short off season this year, started riding December, like later December, you know, so, and then really started riding Supercross January, and then I was feeling good, and then like right before the season I did get COVID, and I didn't get it, you know, the whole time all this stuff was going on, and then it did get me, and I did have some trouble with breathing. I got like fluid in my lungs and stuff, and it just sucked because I was putting myself in such good positions. Like, my starts have always been a good key point for me, and I felt like I've been nailing those. And then, you know, sometimes in qualifying I have really good speed and things like that. But and I worked hard. I've worked really hard to be back in this position that I'm in, and just kind of bummed. You know, my results haven't been exactly where I know that they could be, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm top 10 in points. You know, been top 10, and there's a lot of good guys on this coast. You know, and there's been some guys getting injured and stuff too, but main thing for me is just, like I said, stay healthy, and I have done that. But with this being the last round, East-West Shootout, like, definitely would like to go out with a bang and just set myself up the best that I can for next year.
If you're thinking about a season staying healthy, you got to think of the whole thing. But now that you're down the last one, is it just twist the grip and like let her rip?
Yeah, I guess a little bit, right? Like, you know, especially with it being East-West Shootout, like our heat race is kind of like would be like an East Coast main, right? So get a good start and just lay it out there, you know, like that would be, I think, a good start for me. And then go into the main and see what we can do. Like, get a good start, and you got double the good guys to race and beat, and see where we stack up.
Keep growing that hair out. This should be half of where it ends up.
So
can we go half of the back at least?
So next year, like, just don't cut it at all and see if we can.
I dare you. I bet you we could probably raise some money on your Venmo too if you just don't cut it. What do you guys think?
If there's money on the line, then
how much do we need for you to not cut it once until next year?
Surprise me.
How am I going to know? You just before you're going.
You're speechless. You're speechless. I got you on that one.
I don't know the price.
I don't know. I actually haven't even thought about that either. I don't know what the price should be, but
10 grand.
10 grand.
10 grand. You won't cut it till next year.
Won't cut it till next year.
Get to work.
He said it. Not me.
You guys get to work. Raise your funds. Talk to your grandma. They always have cash in the cushion of the couch. Raise some funds. I want this halfway down his back next year. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
This right here is how we guarantee it never happens again. Right there. Good job. I fucked it up. One and done. Good job, Will.
Got to the lead, and I was like, that's what I needed. Did I get the whole shot?
You did.
Yeah.
Clean,
And led the first lap.
Clean one.
What's up? Hey, I told you we were coming for it. We got chiz on, of course.
Right.
Hey, that's a pretty good down payment on a skid loader, or start on a Supercross track back home. Not too bad. Not what we wanted. We got chiz on. But screw chiz. You shouldn't even be in this. Hey, I'll get you hooked up. Thank you.
Thanks to Feld, guys. Thank you, Feld. Sean Brennan. Everybody from Feld.
The Privateer Challenge has come and gone, and there's one man standing, and I knew he was going to win. No serious questions. You already did all those. Let's talk funny stuff. What are you doing with the money?
Well, if you follow Steve, you probably know I'm cheap. So I'm hoping.
So nothing?
I hope I don't do anything with it. But no.
Do something.
To be honest, and I hate saying this, I need a new truck. So for those that don't know, I drive a 07 Tacoma. When I was like kind of first, second year I turned pro, and Toyota sponsored some guys. So I got it free. I'm almost at 300,000 miles, and I'm like, still running. No car payment. I really do want a new truck. I have two little girls now. They're 6 and 3.5, and we get
do it for them, man.
I know. My wife drives an Escalade, and
she's good.
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't want another car payment, but I really do need a truck. It'd be nice. A little more room with kids.
What truck? What are we gonna get? Just a new Tacoma?
I want a Tundra.
Stepping it up.
The Toyota, man, it's been so good. My dad's he hauls cars, the car business, so they just have good resale value, and they're good trucks. I've had a lot of miles on mine, that's good. So yeah, but I need Toyota to hook me up again, really, that's what we need.
Hey, I mean, we'll send them this clip. They got to know who they're talking to here.
In all seriousness, maybe if I can allow myself to, a new truck, I do need a new truck.
Okay, so I'll do one serious question on the way out. But honestly, what's this year been like for you, bro? Road for Star. We got a heat race win. Did we get a podium too?
No,
you got Oldenburg got you, huh?
Yeah, last lap.
But a heat race win, which is like incredible, awesome on the 450. Now this, what a season!
It's been good, man. I've been fortunate. I've been healthy since like 2018. I had an injury in 18 on my knee, but been healthy for a few years. And as a racer, how much that helps to just keep building off that base and that momentum. And also being on the Yamaha. 3 years, the bike hasn't really changed much, so it's really allowed me to focus on me, and just building and getting more support, and just putting my own little program together and making it a little better each year. So, yeah, it's just been steady progress for a few years, and people keep saying, oh, your year's been so good, but last year was better than the year before and the year before that. So yeah, it's just been a steady little build, and yeah, I mean, I'm just in a good place personally, whatever, and having a lot of fun doing this. I'm getting older. I'll be 35 this year, but man, having a lot of fun and still having a little bit of success. So yeah, why not keep doing it?
Why not keep doing it? So is that confirmation that you will be back in 2023?
You never know, but
stop it.
I love it. You know, it's hard for me to say no, so I'm sure. But yeah, we'll see if things work out.
Chiz, just chizzing. I mean, guys, it's relentless, and he did it again.
My name is Evan Blair. Thank you for watching my dad's silly show. I'm sorry for all the stupid questions he's asked, and see you next year.